No, I'm have to click OK. I'm clicking OK. My internet. Okay, now we are. Okay, go ahead.
Oh, that's me and Jalen. We're gonna start working on our project, Hangout, Google Hangout project. It's gonna be about poverty. Poverty is that essay that is actually uh, writing by Joe Goodwin Parker. So uh, Jalen gonna start the reading, the first part, and I'm gonna do the second part. Go ahead, Jalen.
Okay. You asked me what is poverty. Listen to me. Here I am, dirty, smelly, and with no proper underwear on, and with the stench of my rolling teeth near you. I will tell you, listen to me. Listen with your pity. I cannot use your pity. I listen with understanding. Put yourself in my dirty, worn out, heel filthy shoes and hear me. Poverty is getting up every morning from dirt and illness on a mattress that should have long since been used for decoration, parking, and a smell that never leaves. This is a smell of urine, soy milk, and spoiled food, something joy with the strong smell of long cooking onion. Onion are cheap. If you haven't smelled the smell, you did not know how it's come. It is the smell of the out pervy. It is the smell out of young children who cannot walk their long dark way in the night. It is the smell of the mattress where years of accident have happened. It is. It is the smell of the milk has gone soy because the refrigerator long has not working and it costs money to get it fixed. It is the smell of rotting garbage. I could bury it, but where is the shovel? Shovel costs money. Poverty has been tired. I have always been tired. They told me at the hospital when the last baby come that I had chronic anemia caused from poor diet, a bad case of worm, and that I need to correct operation. I listen politely. The poor are always polite. The poor are listen. They don't say that there is no money for iron pill or better food or warm medicine. The idea of an operation is frightening and costs so much. That is, I have there. I will have laugh. Who take care of my children? Recovery from operation take a long time. I have three children. When I left them with Granny, the last time I had a job, I come home to find the baby covered with fly peck and a diaper that has not been changed since I left. When the dry diaper come off, bit of my baby flesh come with it. My other children have was playing with a sharpening bit of broken glass, and my older was playing alone at the edge of the lake. I made $20 a week, and good nurse school cost $20 a week. For three children, I quit my job. Poverty is dirt. You can stay in your clean from your clean house. Anybody can be clean. Let me explain about housekeeping with no money. For breakfast, I give my children great with no oil or cornbread with egg and oil. This does not use up many dish. What dish there are? I wash in cold water and with no soap. Even the cheapest soap has soap to be safe for the baby diaper. Look at my hand, so cracking red. When I save for 2 months to buy a jar of Vaseline for my hand and the baby diaper rash. When I have saved enough, I went to buy it and the price had gone up 2 cents. The baby and I suffer and I have no decide every day if I can bear to put my cracked sore hand into the cold water and strong soap. But you ask why not hot water? Fuels cost money. If you have a wood fire, it costs money. If you burn electricity, it costs money. Hot water is luxury. I do not have luxury. I know you will be surprised when I left you. how when I tell you how young I am, I look so much older. My back has been over the wash tub every day for so long. I cannot remember when I ever did anything else. Every night I wash every stitches my school age children has on and just hope her clothes will be dry by morning. Poverty is staying up all night and cold night to watch their fire, knowing one pack on their newspaper covering their wall mean your sleeping children die in flame. In summer, poverty is watch not in fly devour your baby teeth when they crying. The screen at home and you pay so little rent you know they will never be fixed. Poverty mean insect in your food, in your nose, in your eyes, and you're calling over you when you sleep. Poverty's hoping is never rain because diaper won't dry. When it's rain and soon you are using newspaper on fixing your children. Your children forever with running nose, paper hands, kerchief, cost money and all your rag you need for other thing, even more costly are anti-systemic. Poverty is cooking without food and clean without soap. You take the next one.
Poverty asking for help. Have you ever had to ask for help knowing your children will suffer unless you get it? Think about asking for a loan from a relative. If this is the only way you can imagine asking for help, I will tell you how it feels. You find out where the office is that you are supposed to visit. You cycle that block 4 or 5 times thinking of your children. You go in. Everyone is very busy. Finally, someone comes out and you tell her that you need help. That's never is the person you need to see. You go to see, you go see another person. And after spilling the whole shame of your poverty all over the desk between you, you find that this isn't the right office after all. You must repeat the whole process, and it never is any easier at the next place. You have asked for help, and after all it has cost, you are again told to wait. You are told why, but you don't really hear because of the red cloud of shame and the rising cloud of despair. Everybody is remembering. It is remembering quitting school and junior high school. Nice children had been so cool about your clothes and my smell. The attendance officer came. My mother told him I was pregnant. I wasn't, but she thought that I could get a job and help out. I had jobs I had job off and on, but never long enough to learn anything. Mostly, I remember being married. I was so young then. I am still young for a time. We had all the thing you have. There was a little house in another town with hot water and everything. Then my husband lost his job. There was unemployment insurance for a while, and what a few job I could get. Soon, all our nice things were repossessed, and we moved back here. I was pregnant then. This house didn't look so bad when we first moved in. Every week it was it get worse. Nothing is ever fixed. We now had no money. There were a few odd jobs for my husband, but everything went for food then as it does now. I don't know how we lived through 3 years and three babies, but we did. I'll tell you something about the last baby after the last baby, I destroyed my marriage. It had been a good one, but could you keep on bringing children on this dirt? Did you ever think how much it costs for any kind of birth control? I knew my husband was leaving the day he left. But there were no goodbyes between us. I hope he has been able to climb out of this mess somewhere. He never could hope with us to drag him down. That's when I asked for help. When I got it, you know how much it was. It was and it is $7, $8 a month for the four of us. That's easy. That's it. All I ever can get. Now you know why there is no soap, no needles, no thread, and no hot water, no aspirin, no home medicine, no hand cream, no shampoo. None of these things forever and ever, so that you can see clearly. I pay $20 a month, and most of the rest goes for food, for grits and cornmeal, and rice and milk and beans. I try best to use the minimum electricity. If I use more, this is that much less for food. There is that much less for food. Poverty is looking into the black future. Your children won't play with my boys. They will turn to other boys who steal to get what they want. I can already see them behind the bars of their prison instead of being the bar of my poverty. Or they will turn to the freedom of alcohol or drug and find themselves enslaved. My daughter, at best, there is for her a life like mine. But you say to me, there's school. Yes, there's school. My children have no extra books, no magazines, no extra pencils, no crayon or paper, and most important of all, they do not have health. They have worms. They have infection. They have picky all summer. They do not sleep well on the floor or with me and my one bed. They do not suffer from hunger. My $7, $8 keeps us alive, but they do suffer from malnutrition. Oh yes, I do remember what I was taught about health and school. It doesn't do much good. In some places, there is surplus uh, commodities program. Not here. The county said it costs too much. There is school lunch program, but I have two children. When will already be damaged by the time they get to uh, but our children, two children will already be damaged by the time they get to school. But you say to me, there are health clinic. Yes, there are health clinic, and they are in the town. I live out here 8 miles from town. I can walk that far, even if it is 16 miles both way. But can my little children? My neighbor will take me when he goes, but he expects to get paid one way or another. I bet you know my neighbor. He is that large man who spends his time at the gas station, the barber shop, and in the corner store complaining about the government spending money on the immoral, modern mothers of illegitimate children. Poverty is an acid that trips and proud until is all pride is one away. Poverty is chisel that chips and honor until honor is one away. Some of you say that you would do something in my situation, and maybe you would for the first week of the first month, but for a year after year after year, even the poor can dream. A dream of time when there is money for the right things, for the right kind of food, for home medicine, for iron pills, for toothbrushes, for hand cream, for a hammer and nails and a bit of screening, for a shovel, for a bit of pen, for some sheeting, for needles and thread, money to pay and money for a trip to town, and money for hot water and money for soap. A dream of when asking for help does not eat away the last bit of pride. When the office you visit is as nice as the offices of other government agencies, when there are enough workers to help you quickly, when workers do not quit in defeat and despair, when you have to tell your story to only one person, and that person can send you for other help, and you don't have to prove your poverty over and over again. I have I have come out of my despair to tell you this. Remember, I did not come from another place or another time. Others like me are all around you. Look at us with an angry heart, angry that will help you help me, anger that will let you tell me that poor are always silent. Can you be silent too? That was the reading for the essay What is Poverty by Joe Goodwin Parker. And now we're gonna go ahead, gonna go over the question that the teacher want us to
To
talk about.
do.
Yeah. And the first question is, what is the thesis of the essay?
Okay, the thesis of the essay is about the poverty. The poverty is the main idea or thesis in the essay because it's you see the poverty is in the whole in the essay until at the end of the final reading paragraph.
Correct, agreed. Uh, you can see that from the every every topic sentence of each body paragraph is the answer of is the answer of like what is poverty. Like we can see that in since the first paragraph is poverty is getting up every morning from a death and illness thin mattress. That's a definition of, for me, it's a definition of poverty. The second paragraph, poverty is being tired. This is the topic sentence for the second paragraph, and it is definition, a definition for poverty. Poverty is death. That's the that's also the topic sentence for this paragraph, and it is an answer of the question, what is poverty? So you were right. For me, it's what is poverty is the topic of the essay, but can be also considered as the taste statement for the whole essay. And the second, what are some of the theme prevalent? What in the text amplifies the themes?
Well, what defines the text is how she explained, and she explained about how she don't how she I forgot how she explained what poverty is, and poverty how she's sleeping the mattress who's been who's been full of stain, where a lot of accident been happening years after years. When she's explained where she don't have a diaper when she come home, when she got a job, she did got a job, and when she come home, when he left the baby with grandma, and when she come home, she find the same diaper with the baby at the same time she left, and her baby skin move off the diaper because the diaper been on the baby for so long. And when where she say she's she have to quit her job because she have to stay home and take care of her kid.
Agree. All of this show how it is hard to to live in poverty. That's correct. And now we're gonna go over the third paragraph. The essay is for what type of audience?
So the
Uh,
audience
yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
I think the the essay right for the audience to understand where she coming from, how she feel, where she feel anger and pain and suffer because she crying for help, no one willing to help her. Even when she go to a government office, no one wanna help her. And she's also mentioned how her hand and how she look old, and but she why she look old, but she's not even old because she was do so much, and she have to wash her clothes, bend her back. So she put all the detail so the audience can understand how she feel and where she coming from. When she say, "Don't feel pity, understand," because I cannot use your pity, and just understand where I'm coming from. So if you understand, you might have a heart to help, but if you feel pity, you feeling sorry for me. Don't feel sorry.
That's correct. That's correct. And I would add the essay is addressing to all kind of audience because poverty is a worldwide phenomenon. So, uh, however, it is specially addressing to the wealthy people. I mean, to explain them what the person that is with all kind of need, what that person have to go through to take care of himself and his family. uh, because when people are aware, when they know what's going on, they might be more interesting to help and to help those people. And the essay at the end of the essay, he says that uh, older like me are all around you. Look at us with an angry heart, angry that will help you and me. That's mean you wanted to let us know that people that are in need are all around us. It's all we have to do. It's just open our eyes and look, and we'll find someone that we can help. All right.
Okay.
And the next question was, what imagery does the author use to keep the essay interesting? What?
Well, the author used all kind of detail where he mentioned, "Put yourself in my room, heel filthy shoes," where he mentioned where he only have enough to buy grit and with no oil for her kid, and where he mentioned all the detail when at the first beginning of paragraph, which the detail gonna keep you interesting to reach more what happened at the end of story. So that's the reason he used those all this detail, the dirty mattress, the smelling onion, the dirt, and the Vaseline. And when it's raining, if it's raining, it's not gonna be good for her because that means she's not gonna have sun to dry her diaper, the diaper for the baby. When when he say when he go to office, he circle the block so many times before he can get there, but she have to have put her prize on the side. So because of the children, she have to put her head down so to go inside to ask for help. So that's my thing.
That's correct. I will just add according to me, the Marjorie is the personification of that concept poverty. He was trying to make it like real, make it concrete. It is particularly evident in this sentence. Poverty is staying up all night on cold night to watch the fire, knowing one spark of the newspaper covering the wall mean your sleeping child dies in flames. And for me, that's mean poverty is like a kind of a demon or a bad person that just stay around while your child are sleeping and hoping that something bad will happen to your children. And other passage like poverty is remembering. That's only people can remember. Poverty is asking for help. People can ask for help. Poverty is looking for the future. That all that show me that you are trying to make it real, make it concrete. That this way people the person who is reading, I mean the reader of the essay may be more interesting and keep reading the essay.
I agree.
And the next one, what technique does the author use to help a general reader audience relate to the essay? That's the next question.
Repeat the question again. I'm sorry.
Oh, what technique does the author use to help a general reader audience relate to the essay? What
Well,
technique?
he of course he used all this detail as the main idea of the suffering and of the prize the author used. So he keep the reading interesting to read. So when he used all this detail, what she going through and what she been through, how she tried to keep her eyes high, keep her head high. She afraid to ask for help because she had to ask for it because she got so much pride. So based on all this detail he give us at the beginning of the essay, when he say she afraid to sleep at night because she afraid a little peck of fire would hit the newspaper, her children will die from burning flame.
Yeah,
The
right.
author put all these details so he can make read an interesting reading to find out at the end in the story.
That's correct. I will just add for me that that technique is all the technique is also the direct speech because she is always addressing to the audience, to the reader, by using the pronoun you, like she is speaking directly to the reader. By doing so, she is uh, I mean she makes the reader more interested in knowing what's going to happen next. That's one of the thing that makes the reading really interesting and make the reader really focus on what's happened. Like in this, let's point out of these some of these phrases. You ask me what is poverty. You ask me what is poverty. It's like he's talking directly to the reader. You say
Yes,
in your clean clothes coming from your clean house. You say to me there are health clinics. Uh, you say to me there are schools. You say to me there are health clinics. All does the using of that pronoun you make make the reader a little bit focus. It's like she was talking directly to the reader, and the reader gonna stay focused and probably wanna know what's going to happen next.
yeah, yeah. The author use a second person,
Yeah,
so he can to explain his sorrow, his pain, to explain his to pass his information. What is a poverty?
yeah, yeah, yeah. So, but because she's acting like she's speaking directly to the reader, that makes
Yeah.
the reader more focused on the
On
reading.
the story.
Yeah. And the next question is, what kind of descriptive language stands out? What kind of descriptive language stands out?
Okay, the description language stand out is when she say when she was young, she was in junior high, and the kid was the other kid been so cool to her because she was smell and wear bad clothes, and they were mean to her, and her mother have to tell her she was pregnant because she had to get out of school and to get her job. And I feel that that's so cool for a mother to did that.
Yeah, that's cool. That definitely. And I will just add that the language that she used all over the essay for me is rude, rough, and a little bit arrogant. Since the beginning of the essay, you can see that when she says, "You ask me what is poverty, listen to me. I'm here, dirty, smelly, and with no proper underwear. And other on, and with the state of my rotten teeth near you. I will tell you, listen to me, listen without pity. You can see how that language is rough, is rude. I cannot use your pity. Listen to me. Listen with understanding. Put yourself in my dirty clothes. Warm out, heel fitting shoes, and hear me. Later on the fourth paragraph, she said, poverty is dirt. You can say, hear that. You can say in your clean cloth coming from your clean house, anybody can be clean. Let me explain about housekeeping with no money. For breakfast, I give my children grits with no oleo or corn bread, without eggs and oleo. All, I mean, all this shown how she was rude while she was addressing to her reader, or I believe that it's she was probably trying to make the,
The
the readers feel guilty, feel uncomfortable. That can make the reader less interesting and keep reading the essay.
I think she did that because she feel angry.
Exactly.
She
She
feel
she
pain.
was very, very angry. I, I, I,
Yeah,
I,
she feel pain. Especially when she asked for help, she could get it. She feel angry. She say, if I speak like that, you will feel me. You will feel my pain. You will feel where I coming from.
I agree
And
with agree with you.
okay, the last question.
What the most vivid image one might take away from the essay? What the most vivid image one might take away from the essay?
The one I will take away is like it's again when she was in school. She was the kid was so cool to me, and her mother have to take her off school. She have to lie to tell her she's pregnant because the only which I think is very wrong. Even someone pregnant that still can be in school. But back then, I think in her time, when someone pregnant, that's mean you're not allowed to be in school, which I feel is very wrong. Even though I don't understand
Okay.
why her mother did that,
Yeah, I agree
but
with
I
you.
I think it's wrong for her mother to make her quit school in junior. She was junior, and soon she was gonna be senior graduate. She could get a better job. Her situation would be not that bad.
I agree.
Would she have a better job?
That's good. You're right. And to summarize what you said, uh, uh, it's yes, I mean, she just wanted to show how living and raising your family and how it's hard to raise your family in poverty. Uh, and the essay, she explained how poverty destroy his marriage, her marriage, her family. You can see that in this passage and the essay. I'm gonna try to read for you. After the last baby, after the last baby has destroyed my marriage. It has been a good one, but could you keep on bringing children in this dirt? Did you ever think how much it costs for any kind of birth control? That that means she broke off with her husband because she didn't wanna have more children because she won't be able to take care of them. So since she doesn't have any money to for birth control, as she said, birth control costs money, then she prefer to just break up with just break up with the husband. That this show how poverty can destroy families, poverty can destroy marriage, all of that.
I agree.
And
Okay.
I mean the last question is what why was the essay why was the essay included in the 75 reading text? Why it is in 75 reading text?
Well, they put in the text so most student can read the essay when if they get in a higher position, they see somebody with a need, they can be able to help them. And it's also gonna teach a student how to treat people different, how to understand poverty, including the one who did not grow on it, and plus the one who's already been grow on poverty. They know what she mean by that, and they know how where she coming from, and what she means. She feel anger, how she feeling, and that's the reason they put it in the text.
I agree with you. I agree. And this essay is just addressing a complex social political situation issue. So for me, it is normal that that essay, which is a descriptive essay, include in this book because this book is all about those kind of essay. That
Yeah,
that's what I exactly what I think. So I think we go over all of the question. So we
everything.
just have to thank everyone was here.
What's
Yeah,
I'm gonna
thank
stop
you
the
and
podcast.
thank you and thank you for everyone who was watching this presentation. All right.
Thank